Today we're kicking off our Fallout New Vegas lore series, and where better to start than where it all begins, Goodsprings. Goodsprings, a humble settlement nestled amidst the vastness of the Mojave Desert, offers an intriguing tableau of survival, resilience, and unanticipated beginnings. Named after the Goodsprings Source, from where the town draws its water, this town marks the genesis of many dramatic stories made notable in the aftermath of the Great War. Settled in the post-war period with the support of a grant from the New California Republic, the NCR, Goodsprings started as a mining operation near the water source. In the wake of the Great War, the town's residents have harnessed their fortitude, reshaping the desolate remains into a bustling outpost. Recent events have, however, imposed a strain on the small town's equilibrium. A prison break at the NCR Correctional Facility and a deathclaw infestation at Quarry Junction have led to the closure of Interstate 15, leading to a severe reduction in trade for Goodsprings. Further tension has emerged with the presence of the Powder Gangers, former prisoners who fled the prison break under the leadership of Joe Cobb. The gangers have been scouring the town in search of a crimson caravan trader named Ringo. Ringo had sought refuge in Goodsprings after his caravan was assaulted on the highway. Among the narratives spun around Goodsprings, the tale of the Courier stands out. Having been shot in the head and robbed of the platinum chip by Benny, the Courier is rescued by Victor, a Securitron seemingly under the control of the mysterious Mr. House. Subsequently treated in Doc Mitchell's house, the Courier embarks on a quest to track down those who left him for dead, marking the start of an extraordinary journey. Goodsprings' layout is intimately interwoven with the surrounding Nevada landscape. Built around Nevada State Route 160, branching off from I-15 and converging with Nevada State Route 161 at Doc Mitchell's house, the town is characterised by its hardy spirit. It is here that the player character's journey unfolds, following a stay in Doc Mitchell's care. Goodsprings' architecture reflects the town's history and the rugged practicality of its inhabitants. Places of note include Doc Mitchell's house. This humble single-storey dwelling serves not only as a home for its owner, Doc Mitchell, but also as the de facto medical clinic for the town of Goodsprings in Fallout New Vegas. As the starting location for the game, it is replete with vital resources and gameplay mechanics. Comprising a living room, clinic area, kitchen, bedroom, restroom and a small storage room, Doc Mitchell's house is quite well equipped. The living room features the Vitomatic Vigor Tester, instrumental in the Ain't That a Kick in the Head quest for assigning special points. Furthermore, it's here that some stim packs and doctor's bags are located, along with a copy of today's physician. The clinic room features a chemistry set. For players with a science skill of 25, this allows for the creation of additional stim packs or chems. An interesting element of the game's programming is revealed in a comment by Joshua Sawyer, one of the game's designers. He explained that the items in Doc Mitchell's house are not marked as owned to prevent the player character from inciting hostility before character creation is complete. Next we come to Goodsprings gas station. As a significant location in Goodsprings, the gas station plays a crucial role in the player's interaction with the town and its residents. Here players may encounter Ringo, who has taken refuge from Joe Cobb and the Powder Gangers. This simple drive-in garage is home to various lootable items, providing an opportunity to collect resources without repercussions. Despite the threats of the post-apocalyptic world, the gas station offers relative safety, providing a refuge for Ringo from the Powder Gangers. Interestingly, though Ringo and Joe Cobb discuss the potential for a shootout through the gas station's windows, the physical space features boarded up windows, raising questions about this narrative inconsistency. Next we come to the Goodsprings General Store. So the Goodsprings General Store is the go-to location for supplies within the town, offering guns, armour, weapon mods and other basic items. It is run by Shet, a savvy trader who has managed to keep the store operational despite the harsh conditions of the Mojave wasteland. Unique to this location is the sound of a pendulum clock ticking. It's one of the few places in the Mojave where this sound can be heard, hinting that this store might actually house a working clock, a rarity in the post-apocalyptic setting. This store is based on the real-world Goodsprings General Store in Nevada, retaining many similarities to its real-life counterpart. Next we have the Goodsprings Homes. These 4 houses form the residential area of Goodsprings. Most of the houses belong to settlers, while Trudy and Sunny Smiles share the white house near Victor's shack. The homes are all similarly designed, featuring a living room, kitchen, bedroom and hallway. These houses are filled with several hidden treasures, including a Chinese Army Special Ops training manual, Sunset Sarsaparilla Star bottle caps, and 22 LR rounds. Interestingly, if the player saves a certain settler from a gecko ambush during the tutorial quest, she will move into Trudy and Sunny's house. It's a subtle detail that makes Goodsprings feel like a living, breathing community that responds to the player's actions. Next, we arrive at the Prospector Salon. One of the central hubs in Goodsprings, the Prospector Salon is a focal point for various quests and activities. It's run by Trudy and is a gathering place for the town's residents. The interior of the salon includes a bar area, kitchen, and a small dining area with a few tables. This is also where you will meet Sunny Smiles for the first time in the game, initiating the tutorial quest. Next we look at Victor's shack, which is a simple, single-room dwelling located in Goodsprings, and is the home of Victor, a friendly Securitron. This location becomes significant as Victor is the one who rescues the player's character at the beginning of the game. Inside the shack, players can find a bed and some safe storage locations. Unlike other buildings in Goodsprings, the items found inside are marked as owned, and taking them is considered stealing. There's also a reloading bench outside the shack, which is useful for players interested in crafting their own ammunition. These buildings of Goodsprings, with their rich backstory and strategic positioning, lay the foundation for the adventurous journey that players embark on in Fallout New Vegas. They reflect the developer's attention to detail, providing an immersive experience for the player while also serving as hubs for supplies, shelter and information. But that's not all. We're going to look at the surrounding area. Nestled in the heart of the Mojave Wasteland, southeast of Goodsprings, lies a jewel of a location known as the Goodsprings Source. Serving as the town's lifeline, this site provides an unlimited supply of purified water, a rarity in the wasteland. It is this natural wealth that undoubtedly establishes the importance of the source. The landscape of Goodsprings Source is rocky and uneven, splitting it into several sub-areas. The lower area comprises a campsite with basic amenities, while the upper part is dotted with 4 conspicuous water troughs, each marked with a nearby windmill. The lower area, the heart of the campsite, has 3 campfires available for crafting and cooking purposes. Barton Thorne, a man in need of help, resides near the camper. He seeks assistance to rescue his girlfriend from a group of geckos near the overlook. Following the trail near the broken radio tower, you will reach the encampment at the top of the ridge. Brock flowers and xander roots, the region's natural resources, grow along this trail. The ridge itself is a picturesque viewpoint providing a bird's eye view of the land stretching out to the south. Reaching the campsite, you'll find the remains of a deceased prospector, a grim sight of a pile of skeletons and viscera nearby, and an oddly placed refrigerator and containers. Despite the rad poisoning-free and unlimited water supply, drinking from the wells at Goodsprings Source does not contribute to the challenge, Camel of the Mojave. Nevertheless, in hardcore mode, this unfettered access to pure water is a boon, on par with Lake Mead. Moving to the northeast of Goodsprings, you will find a hauntingly serene location, the Goodsprings Cemetery. This graveyard, marked by a large water tower at its northernmost edge and some makeshift fencing, comprises 29 graves, of which 5 can be exhumed. The grave meant for the Courier lies on the north side of the cemetery, bearing silent testimony to the harsh realities of life in the wasteland. The keep out warning signs placed near the water tower point to the East Valley, a dangerous territory rife with giant rad scorpions. The road leading north out of town towards the tribal village to the west of the cemetery is another perilous path, with many cazadors and their nests visible along the road and rock faces. Goodsprings Cemetery is rich in loot. For instance, a Goodsprings snow globe can be found at the grave closest to the water tower next to the tombstone. Southeast of Goodsprings, hidden amidst the rough landscapes of the Mojave Wasteland, lies the Goodsprings Cave. This cavern is the domain of a pack of 4 coyotes and 2 pups. A few feet away from the mountain face, an upright hollowed out rock can be spotted to the right of the cave entrance. The cave's interior paints a gruesome picture with dead wastelanders and a deceased bright follower. An unsettling sight awaits at the centre of the cave, a pool of radiation-free water filled with human body parts and tainted red with blood. Despite the grotesque setting, the water is safe to drink. As we reach the end of our video, it's worth reflecting on the significance of Goodsprings as the player's entry point into the expansive world of Fallout New Vegas. This humble settlement, nestled in the heart of the Mojave Desert, represents not only the starting location, but also the essence of the entire game's narrative and gameplay experience. Goodsprings sets the stage for the unfolding drama in the aftermath of the Great War, introducing players to the larger themes of survival, resilience, and the enduring human spirit in the face of adversity. The town's layout, with its pivotal buildings and landmarks, highlights the meticulous design and thought process of the game's creators. Every structure, be it Doc Mitchell's house, the gas station, or the Prospector Salon, serves a specific purpose, guiding the player towards exploration, learning vital gameplay mechanics, acquiring resources, and ultimately, facilitating immersion in the game's richly textured universe.